Hello, friends. Good morning and good evening. Welcome to bsvtrainings.com. My name is Sumit, and today I'm going to talk about a very interesting topic in Salesforce. Being a sales manager, I might be wanted to know how many opportunities has been closed successfully. So there are various ways to do so. The first way is we can let developers to set up an email workflow to send up an intimation or to send up an email whenever any opportunities have been closed successfully. In this video, I'm going to tell you an effective way to get details of all the closed opportunities on the home page of Salesforce as soon as we logged in. So that's my business requirement, and let me demonstrate you the business requirement. As you can see here, that's the home page. That's my home page. And as soon as I logged in into Salesforce, I would like to display all the closed opportunities in a scrolling way on my home page. And whenever a new opportunity will be closed or whenever a deal will be closed successfully, I will get an intimation that the deal has been closed, and it will be updated here itself, or this particular scroll will get updated. So that's the business requirement on which we have to work today. So let's see how to achieve same. So let's start building same. So the very first thing we have to do is we need to create one story class which will return the value to the controller. So I click on develop, click on Apex classes, and I'm going to create a new class. So I click on new, and I'll specify the class name. So I create public with sharing class, and I give a name to that class as story class. And here we create public date, publish date, get and set parameter, then public string headline, get and set, public string snippet. This is the snippet of the story, get and set. Then the main body of a story. So for that we create public string body and get and set. Then where the story happened, the location. So public string location get and set. I need the ID as well. So public ID get, and it will return the ID of the record. And if you want an image as well, so public string image get and set. So I create few parameters, few variables into it, and save it. So the class has been successfully created. Now we are going to create a Visualforce page. So for that, I switch to Visualforce pages and create a new Visualforce page. So click on new, and I'm going to create a new page here. So I assign a new name, closed opportunity. I'll just and start designing this. So first I add a controller here, controller news ticker controller. I'm going to take the help of jQuery for the same because the animation is required, animation is needed for the same scenario. So for that, I'm going to add a jQuery path where the jQuery file exists. So there are two ways to do so. Either we can upload the jQuery file as a static resource in the current application, or we can use the location for the Google API where the jQuery file has been successfully uploaded. So I use the online path, include a script, value is equal to https AJAX dot Google API .com slash AJAX slash libs slash jQuery slash 1.8.3 slash jQuery dot min dot js. And now I'm going to add the style for the same. So style, add style, and I'm going to define few styles. So list ticker and specify the styles. Height 260px, overflow hidden, padding 0.014px0. Then another style for the list ticker list item, border set to 0, margin is set to 0, padding is 0, and list style I set to none. I want two different styles for the list item, one for the heading and one for the text. So again I create one more list ticker list item, and here I'll specify height is 80px, heading 5px, 5px, 5px and 0, and list style is none. Now we actually start implementing the page. So the style we have set, then I set the heading h2 heading and slash h2, and within this heading I'll specify latest news, or let's say instead of latest news we can say recently closed opportunity, or we can say closed opportunity. Then I create unordered list slash ul, and in unordered list I give one ID to this. ID is equal to list ticker. Now I'm going to get the values. So to get the values, I use a repeater here. Repeater is basically used to repeat values number of times. So I'll define here repeater apex colon repeat. This will repeat the statement. This will repeat the data. So value is equal to, now it will get the value from stories, which I'm going to define in my controller, where story, define a list item slash list item, and in this list item I add one image because I want to display image as well. So image style equal to float is left, margin is 5px 000, padding 1px, border 1px, and also I'm going to assign the color of to the border. So for that I write the border will be solid and the style will be, the color will be hash 999999. So we set the style to the border, and the source src is equal to, the source will be, I'll just add it on the next line, source is equal to, thus it will get the source from story dot image, and height is equal to 24px, and width is equal to 24px slash image. Then I add one p or the paragraph to display the data. So I'll set the style as well. Style margin is 00040px slash p, and within this p I just wanted to add the values, so I write apex colon output text. It will display the value, it will show the date actually, so value 0 comma date comma dd yyyy, it should be in small yyyy format, and apex colon param value is equal to, it's getting the value from story dot pub date. So this was the variable which we have defined in our story class. So we're getting the date from that story class. So that will be output text, and I want to add a break here. So I add a break. Then I want to show the story headline. So again I define apex dot output text, value is equal to story dot headline, and this can be a self-closing tag and also break. So I copy paste it because I want to show the story snippet as well. So story dot snippet, this is also break, and then I want one output link so that when the user clicked on that link, it will be redirected to that particular record. So right here apex colon output link, style, we can set the style as well, text decoration, text decoration will be none, and margin 5px 000. Line height, HEIGST line height will be 1.3 em, and display will be in block, and color will be hash 555, and value is equal to story ID. To get the link, I'll just specify here it will be redirected to the story ID. So story.id, and I'll give a message to this because it's an output link, so I write read more and write the change. So this much text will not show anything. This will just display the data, but I want means actually I would like for the scrolling way as well. So for that, so I have added a few more lines here in this, and this will basically this set a speed for the text to be disabled, for the pause till wait, and we use this clear the first element in the list. So this particular remove top, this function will be used to remove the data from the top from the list. So this will remove the first element from the top, and this will add the element in that list which we are displaying on the screen. So once the code is finished, once the code is complete, let's save and test it. But we need to create one more class, that is the new sticker controller class. So after the code, when I try to save this, I'm getting error message, and the error message is create apex class. The class does not exist, the new sticker controller class does not exist, which I have defined here. So we need to create this controller class. So I simply click on this command to create the controller class, and the controller class will be created. So let's switch to the class apex classes. I'll switch to the apex class and look for that new sticker controller class. So that's the new sticker controller class. I edit this, and I'm going to add few lines in this. I'm going to add a SOQL statement to get the data from the opportunity and return back to the Visualforce page. So as you can see here, I have done so, and here that's the stories, that's the class which we have created initially, and we created a list here, and that's a constructor. This constructor basically it will run a query, and it will get the most recently closed opportunity in descending order, and the limit is set to 10, so it will get only 10 records at a time. Then we store the data, store the values into headlines, pub data, the variables which we define, snippet, body, location, ID, image, and we add the values into the story, add the data into story, and this will be used in, this will be called by the Visualforce page. So I have saved it, it has been successfully saved, and now if we click on save, so this particular Visualforce page also has been closed successfully. Now let's test it. So I click on preview for testing it, and you can see here the page has been successfully loaded, and it's working perfectly fine. I'm getting the messages, I'm getting the recently closed opportunity, and it's displaying like this. The recently closed opportunity appears, and it's continuously moving, and from the top the data will remove, and a new record will add at the bottom. But the final requirement would be, we would like to present this, we would like to add this on the home page. So for this, click on setup, customize, home page component, and we need to add a new component. So I click on new to add a new component, click on next. I'll give a name, closed opportunity. This will be a Visualforce area. Next. And the name of the Visualforce page is closed opportunity. So from here I select closed opportunity, specify the width as 250, and save it. Now finally we need to add this component on our home page. So for that, again we switch to click on setup, customize home page layout, edit the default layout, We are getting closed opportunity, so I select closed opportunity. I remove this closed deal. This was previously added, so I just wanted to display the closed opportunity. And next, click on next, and I just move it up, preview, or you can click on preview, or I'll save it to finalize it. And now when we click on our home page, we would be able to see the recently closed opportunity, or all the recently closed opportunity. The last 10 closed opportunity will be displayed in a scrolling way. So this would be an interactive way to display the recently closed opportunity to the sales manager on his home page. So that's all in this video. If you have any queries, you can write to us on www.bisptrainings.com. You can subscribe our YouTube channel if you want to know more videos on Salesforce. Keep watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.